Imagine this. You sit before the screen again. The world hums, demands, pulls you in every direction. And yet, you linger in the silence between wanting and doing. You know what needs to be done, but your body feels heavier than air. You watch minutes slip through your fingers, helplessly, consciously. You call it laziness, but it's not laziness, it's protection. Your mind switches into survival mode. It whispers, "Be careful." Every attempt to change threatens the fragile balance you've built. You want to live differently, but a part of you fears even the change of light. You are not idle, you're hiding, because every step forward demands exposure. And exposure means risk, the risk of being seen, rejected, misunderstood. You stand before a door, your hand rests on the handle. But you don't turn it, not because you're weak, because you remember. Insight 1. The loop of safety. The mind chooses the familiar, even if it hurts, because pain you know feels safer than the unknown. You tell yourself, "I'm just not ready," but you are. You're only afraid to lose the version of yourself that survived by not trying, not risking, not feeling. Insight 2. The shadow of success. You don't fear failure, you fear what will happen if it works. Because then your excuses will vanish. No more "I just didn't try." You see it leaking into your relationships. You crave closeness, then withdraw. You want to be heard, then fall silent. A voice inside says, if they see who you are, they'll leave. You choose people who can't understand you, and you call it fate, but it's a script written by your mind. It picks familiar pain, so you don't risk new pain. Insight 3. The psychology of avoidance. Every delay is a defense against meeting yourself. You're not lazy, you're escaping the anxiety that comes when reality threatens your mask. You scroll endlessly, devour noise, chase other lives. You're not looking for joy, you're looking for numbness. Because without it, you have to face the voice inside. Insight 4. The illusion of control. You think you can win with willpower, but the mind doesn't obey force. It follows habits, triggers, and emotions that whisper below awareness. You can't command yourself into action. You can only build a space where action becomes natural. You start changing rituals. Instead of later, one small motion. Instead of procrastination, one conscious breath. And suddenly, the sky looks lighter than yesterday. Insight 5. The emotional trace. Every "didn't do it" leaves a mark of defeat. Every small action repairs it. Power returns in fragments, piece by piece. You remember childhood, how you believed you could change the world. Then someone said, "Be realistic," and you believed them. But reality isn't a prison. It's a mirror of your will. You begin to notice patterns, how your body tightens before important talks, how you smile when you want to scream, how avoidance hides behind politeness. You see, it's not random, it's programming. Old, protective, outdated, and now you can rewrite it. You try honesty, you tell someone, "I'm afraid," and suddenly, it doesn't break you, it makes you real. You learn that strength isn't always about pushing. Sometimes strength means allowing yourself to feel. Insight 6. The frame of perception. The world isn't pressing on you. It's reflecting how you see yourself, change the lens, and reality reshapes itself. You stop looking for enemies. You stop arguing with your past. You just start moving, slowly, but deliberately. You say no where you once said yes. You stay silent where you once defended yourself. And inside, there's space are clean, open, quiet. Insight 7. The energy of choice. Every conscious decision tells your brain, "I'm alive." Every choice builds the architecture of a new identity. People react differently now. Some are drawn to your calm. Others fade away, and that's okay. You stop chasing because you finally understand. Not everyone who leaves is a loss. Sometimes it's just space, making room for your growth. Insight 8. Inner freedom. You no longer seek motivation. You act from clarity, from knowing the path is already open. Self-sabotage doesn't disappear. It simply loses power once you look it in the eye. You stop fighting yourself. You start listening, and for the first time, it feels like a real conversation. You realize you were never broken. You were just protecting yourself for far too long. Now you move forward, not for the result, but for the presence. You choose the light, not because you defeated the dark, but because you stopped running from it. And somewhere between inhale and exhale, a quiet truth appears. You are not a mistake, you are a process. And all you need to do today is stop standing in the way of your own life.